Hi guys, welcome to my channel GlamPowder. So today I'm going to do a second trimester update with you guys. So I have finished my second trimester. I've just entered my third trimester. I'm 28 weeks pregnant, so kind of on the last trimester of my pregnancy. But I wanted to kind of share with you how my second trimester went. So I entered the second trimester more towards the end of July, August, and everybody tells you that this is the best trimester in your pregnancy and you will suddenly get more energy, and I would say I definitely felt that. I definitely think this was the best trimester I've had. I really enjoyed being pregnant in this trimester, and I enjoyed the feeling of just actually being able to enjoy the fact that you're pregnant and you don't really have any of the morning sickness or any bad symptoms of pregnancy at this stage. So that was really good about the second trimester. So I think, and this is the trimester you'll find out the gender of your baby as well, so that's really exciting trimester, which is why I think this is my most favorite trimester. So we found out, are we having a baby girl? So as I entered the second trimester, I didn't really feel like a sudden burst of energy straight away, but I think because your bump's not really that visible or that heavy on your back, so you don't really kind of realize those changes. Well, I definitely didn't, because I felt like I was now back to normal, because my first trimester was more of the time where I was feeling quite bad sickness. So I felt I was going back to normal, but as I kind of went through, I would say about week 18, where I felt the first movement of the baby, that's probably the time I really start to feel the pregnancy is real. So I think that's another great thing in your pregnancy. They say you feel it between week 18 and 20. I felt it on week 18 straight away, and for me it just felt like bubbles in my stomach and something just there, but it's not as strong as you would think a kick or or jab would be. It's not like that. However, in terms of my movements, I think as I went through the September week, I would say week 2021 is the point where I start to feel more movement. And then now towards the end of second trimester, I can just feel, like, I can sometimes feel that that's the punch or that's a jab or where baby's head is, and the movements become more intense. And if you have a baby like mine, which is really active all the time, then you will probably feel these movements a lot more. I wouldn't say it gets uncomfortable up until unless you're having movements at nighttime, which I do as well. After about 10:30 is the kind of a normal movement time for my baby, so I do sometimes try to go to bed early so I just kind of sleep through the movements of the baby, but the baby's quite active for me. And certain things that I've been using in this trimester was the same Fushi oil, Fushi stretch mark oil. This is like my third bottle and I have not got a single stretch mark so far. So this is really good stretch mark oil. You can get it from Amazon or TK Maxx in UK or anywhere else online. It's a really great brand and it's definitely worth buying. I haven't had a single stretch mark and my skin's always feeling really soft, so I'm using this religiously morning and in the evening, and sometimes even in the afternoon as well if I get time. Then I do that around my hips and my belly and the thighs. Those are the and your breast as well, so make sure you kind of always oiling yourself up to make sure you don't have any stretch marks. Another great thing I've been using is this rose oil by the same brand, Fushi. I use this to moisturize my body because, as you might have started realizing, that you do feel a bit of dry skin in this trimester. In this trimester, I already suffer from dry skin, but your skin doesn't feel as moisturized. So it's very important in pregnancy to keep your skin moisturized. I use body creams, but I always find this rose oil, because it has great benefits, very helpful for my skin, and my skin's actually become really soft, which is the part I love about pregnancy, because I feel like in this pregnancy I have really looked after myself, and which is something I didn't do before being pregnant. It wasn't like bad, but it was more like, I'm really aware and conscious of everything that I need to do with my body, like making sure it's moisturized enough, making sure I'm looking after myself, eating the right foods. And I think I would say to all the other women out there who are like pregnant at the moment, that do take this time to kind of spoil yourself and also to look after yourself, because there's nobody else who's going to look after you more than you can look after yourself. If you're conscious of your choices, like what you eat, what you put inside your body, and how you look after it, you're the one who's going to get the benefits of it. So make sure you're doing that, and your baby at this stage would get all the benefits too. So if you're eating the right diets and stuff, so make sure you keep up with it, and if you're not, just make sure you incorporate some sort of food, fruits and good nutrition in your diet to make sure your baby is healthy and growing. Another thing that I find useful is this big castor oil. This is from Amazon, but this is a castor oil. Castor oil is really great oil. It's antibacterial, antiviral, and it's great for blood circulation. So I haven't really started to get any sort of swelling on my feet and legs just yet, but I'm always using this oil towards the end of the night to just keep that blood circulation going at night time and keep my legs elevated as well. But I think this has really helped me, because at this stage I do have a bit of a belly weight now, where my stomach starts to feel a bit heavy and my back hurts now and then, but you can feel the weight is there. So I'm sure that is also weighing down on my legs, but using the castor oil helps me keep that blood circulation going. Other things that are great about second trimester is, I would say, the energy. Like I said, you would start to feel it. I started to feel it more towards like end of August, September, October. The energy was just there. Like I just felt so energetic, considering the, you know, the bump and how restricted you are from doing certain things has really been there. And I didn't even feel that I am pregnant in these months, because there was nothing stopping me. If I want to go to bed late, I can go to bed late and still wake up early. Not that I do that very often, but it's just that I didn't have to worry about it. I can go see people and not feel tired. So I think this next trimester, third trimester, is the time where I'll probably start to feel that way. In terms of cravings, I actually didn't have that many cravings, but one strange thing that has happened throughout my pregnancy is I actually quite like sparkling water now. I didn't like sparkling water before pregnancy at all, and I wasn't into carbonated drinks anyway, but I do crave sparkling water a lot. Me and my husband always have to make sure we have sparkling water at home all the time. I randomly sometimes just want sparkling water, and there aren't any other cravings. The smelling senses are heightened for me. I can smell like a toast from like my bedroom these days, and it's crazy. I can just smell things that nobody else can smell, so that's like crazy about the pregnancy. But it's definitely really nice time of my life at the moment. So that's about it. I would just say that just enjoy your time in second trimester, because this is definitely your best trimester from looking at the books. I'm also reading a book that I will link down below called The Positive Birth Book, which is really helpful for you to understand everything about pregnancy, delivery, pregnancy, breastfeeding, and all these kind of things. I think this is also a great time to start looking into how you would like to give birth, like what you would like, if you would like a water birth, home birth, and if you would like just normal birth. But I have started looking into, and I'm still 50-50 on home birth at the moment, and home birth with hypno birthing, and whether to have it at hospital. So I'm still debating between those two at the moment. So I think I'll probably make my mind up probably in a week or two. And yes, it's quite exciting time. So that's all for my second trimester. Oh, one more thing. I've been also journaling using this Custard and Crumble journal. This is a quite nice journal. You get like all your weeks in there. So I filled it in, and kind of messages for your baby that's gonna be there and when she can read this. So I think that's a good idea as well. So if you can like try to journal your pregnancy, I think that's always a good idea, or record it or make notes of it so you kind of can remember, and your baby can remember as well. But yeah, and if you're in UK, you will probably have your 20-week scan in this trimester as well, which is quite great, because you get to find out about you will find out about gender, but or any kind of problems that might be, which I'm hoping that you guys wouldn't have. But that's another appointment that you would have during this trimester. But other than that, that's all from me, guys. This is the end of my second trimester, so I'm looking forward to recording the third trimester and hopefully delivery at some point as well. So look after yourself, guys. stay safe, like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.